Alrighty guys, on to the next one, okay? We have here, number 4, Julian has read 4 articles for school, or has to read 4 articles for school. He has 8 nights to read them. He decides to read the same number of articles each night. How many articles will he have to read per night? Let's go ahead and mark some keywords here. Okay, so we have 4 articles. Let me make that skinnier. Okay. And then he has 8 nights to read them. Okay. He wants to read the same number. And then we have to figure out how many articles read per night. Okay. So let's go ahead and solve this problem. All right. First, with our keywords, with our keywords in the information of the problem, let's go ahead and put it into an equation, okay? So we're starting with 4. All right, so we have 4. Then we have 8 nights, okay? Then we have 8. Read the same number. Now, if you guys remember from my lessons before and the videos before, whenever we're dealing with same or equal or identical, that's most likely going to mean divide, okay? We need to figure out 4 divided by 8. How are we going to do that? Let's start with a handy dandy tape diagram, okay? Now remember, the second number tells us how many units, how many parts, how many boxes we're going to make. So how many units are we going to make? We're going to make 8. So let's see here. Okay. And if I split it up into 4s, then I split it up again, and I make 8. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And the first number tells us how many we have in total, what it all equals to. So these 8 components all equal to 4. Alright, now let's go ahead and solve this problem by writing out the details, okay? So how many components do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, how many units do we have? We have 8 units. Okay, and that equals 4. Alright, and I got that from here. Now let's go ahead and focus. It's asking us how many articles read per night. 1 unit, okay? So we need to figure out how many in this 1 unit, alright? Each box represents a night, and we need to figure out how many articles he'll read in each night, each unit. Alright, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to use our fraction form. Okay, so we'll say 1 unit is equal to, let's use our division problem to create it into fraction form. Okay, remember, the number that's first is the numerator, the number that goes on top. Okay, and the number that's next, the second number, is the denominator, the number that goes on the bottom. So 1 unit 1 unit is equal to what? 4/8. Okay. Now something that's important to do is I will go ahead and accept credit if you have 4/8. But once you start moving on throughout this year, and especially in middle school, they will not accept this. You need to simplify it. And simplify means basically if these numbers can become less or smaller. And one way to figure that out is to see if this top number can go into the bottom number. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, my mathematicians, can 4 go into 8 at all? Does 4 multiplied by anything equal 8? You guys are super good at your multiplication facts, and you will know that 4 times 2 is equal to 8, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. 1 second. What I meant to say is that 4 goes into 4 how many times? 1. And 4 goes into 8 how many times? 2. That's what I meant to do. And this is as simplified as it can be. Okay? Alright, talk to you another time. Bye, guys.